Hey everyone, it's Desiree and Anthony, everyone's favorite. So we're gonna look inside his pen case today, and he's also gonna show me some other cool stuff. So Anthony, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so everybody's been asking you, Anthony, about what's in your pen case, because the last video that they saw, everyone was very, very intrigued. So after several times of me asking you, you finally agreed to show me, or show us, what's in your pen case.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, well,
okay.
Here goes the openings, drum roll. So yeah, this is just the one that has the two stack.
Yes, so this is the design for arrangement. I think it's called Lahit Lab or something like that. Is that what it's called?
I think so. Design for arrangement. I forget who exactly. Amazon.
Yeah, I'll link it below.
It is Lahit Lab, and it's made in Myanmar.
All right.
Did I pronounce that right? So yeah, this is the pen kit. Start with the Copic refillable multiliners. They are in order because I'm a little OCD.
Now you only use black ink, correct?
Depends. For sketches and stuff like that, usually black ink. And then I usually use color and black for my planners.
Okay. So point out the different ones. They all have different, is it different tips?
Yeah, so they go from, I don't know if you can actually see that, but they go from 07 to 05. So I don't know if the focus on your phone will be able to pick it up. So that's the 07. Nice. I like to write.
That's my favorite size, actually.
Yeah, I
the
think
0.07.
I hang out in the 05 range. Sometimes 3.5 is really nice too for just writing. But
yeah, for
7
writing.
is nice. Yeah, it is. And then this is the smallest.
Fine tip.
Yeah. So that's the 0.05. And that one's just for little detail work. You gotta be really gentle with these guys, because you know when you let people borrow a pen. I don't know if you guys are as crazy about your pens as I am, but when you let people borrow a pen and they you can tell that they look like they're just trying to do a tricep extension with your pen. They're just
yeah, some people are really hard, or they think it's like a ballpoint.
Yeah, and it's your heart breaks a little bit, but then you want to be a nice person and not be you ruined my pen. But so I tend not to let people borrow these ones. If they want to borrow,
I don't share mine either.
I go with the Sharpie. Just get it at Target.
Yeah, because if you have to replace that, it's much easier and cheaper.
And they can manhandle these, and they're pretty good as far as not getting too messed up. This is the brush that comes with the set. Not my favorite brush. If you're looking for a brush, I think that there's better ones out there than this guy. It's just part of this set. So I also picked up this one from Copic, which is more of a traditional fountain pen. It's a drawing pen from them.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Now you use most of your pens for sketching.
Yeah, and writing, in my different planners and journals and stuff, and collecting. I don't really know. I just like pens. I've always really been into stationery.
Okay.
So this one's my favorite brush pen. It is the Pentel brush pen. I ordered this one from Japan, so this one's really nice, actually.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah, okay. Can you see it better on my hand?
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's got a really, really fine tip, and you can really get thin lines and then really nice kind of deep, thick lines.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but the Japanese style writing.
Yeah, you can do pretty much all different forms of calligraphy with it, and it's really great for drawing too. It kind of sets a really unique, based off if you're pushing a little harder, you get a thicker line, and then if you kind of pull it back, you get a thinner line. You can really do a lot of nice, especially for curve type stuff when you're illustrating. It looks really nice in there, and I think it's got its own identity as a brush pen. So
yeah, a lot of us like to practice brush lettering, and so we use those types of pens in different colors too.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay.
It's a tripless fine liner.
Yeah, the Statler pens.
Yep. So these are pretty simple. I just have 4 of those. I mean, they're pretty standard sizing, and I don't know exactly what size it is. I want to say it's a 3, maybe.
Yeah, those are nice because they're felt tip.
Yeah, and it's easy, and they're not too expensive. Where the Copics are way more. Good thing about these guys though is when the nibs are ruined or split or anything on the finer details, you can just order a replacement right for the top. It pops right out, and you can also order just a ink replacement where you just pop this out. So you basically get to use the
okay.
shells of them, but this pops out. There's a little tool you can get, or you can just get like a quarter or something and pop it out. I don't really know that you guys need to, if you can see the tip there, really need to go into anything like that, but it's kind of around that ledge there.
Okay.
And just pop it right out and, you know, replace your ink. So those are kind of a forever thing.
All right, what else you got?
What else? This is where my color comes in. Oh, here's some of the nibs I was telling you about that you can order.
Okay.
And then a little bit more storage back here. This is where, like, this is the Wild West. Just a bunch of different stuff. So we've got Papermates. I just bought the Papermate flares. It's medium.
Yes, we're very familiar with those.
These are easy. These I used inside of my planner that we went over last time. I was using a lot more of these Sharpie non-bleed pens for my
Okay, continuing on.
Cool, sorry about that. This is the Wild West. So the Sharpie pens. I really like these guys, but the nibs on these kind of split a lot easier than I would like, I think. And I don't really press hard. I'm pretty sensitive about that whole thing. So I just
they're okay, but I find that they tend to dry out pretty quick.
That as well, yeah. And so, you know, not hating. Sharpies, you know, they do their thing. Got the permanent marker, the Fat Boy.
Yeah, the fatty.
When you really need to lay some black down, that's a good one. I really like these guys. Another one I ordered from Japan is the Pilot High Tech C. So these are nice.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
So they've got a nice nib as well. And I actually really like to write with these sometimes, just to mix up my line width there a little bit. Again, a couple Miscellaneous, you guys know. When I'm sketching out, I really like the white for highlights or things of that nature.
Yeah, my favorite is the Signo. I don't know if you've tried that one. They sell them on Amazon.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Probably the best white gel pen I've ever used.
Oh, cool. I really like, because like those guys get a little cruddy in the tip. Yeah, it just
the jelly rolls are not the best.
Yeah, I mean, you know, cool design, all that jazz, but form and function, gotta keep the highlighter in. That's for the planner. And then the rest of these are just pretty standard Miscellaneous mechanical pencils. A couple of the finer tip Prismacolors, the .05, so those get really small as well. Just this really miscellaneous red pen. Okay, I've never seen this red pen before, and I think I got it at one of my office jobs. Foray Style Mark. It's a fine 05, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite pens. I don't know why. The grip is really nice. The cap is nice, designed nicely. The ink flows really well. So this is kind of like a wild card for me, but I use it in everything. And then I got a pair of scissors back here just in case, you know, I need to cut something down as far as making a presentation goes, or I like to print out a lot of my designs and cut them into pieces to like assemble it in front of me in real time. So
yeah,
it's a lot of that. Need to cut through some rope or something. I don't really know. Scissors are always nice to have. You know, so.
All right, so I noticed you don't use any type of like, or you don't have any anyway that I can see, like whiteout or anything, or correction tape?
No, I scribble them out. Yeah, I just like literally scribble it out, or I put a line through it. I kind of like to see the mistakes in my stuff because, especially with like working out, like sometimes I'll like fill out the day before to try to schedule out, and I won't do it. Something comes up, I'm tired, whatever. I'll just like scribble it out or cross it out and then move it to the next day. So like there's a lot of that in my journal is not really, or planner is not really meant to be a perfection thing. I know that some people can get really like super perfect, but like I've got so many things to worry about already that's kind of like I tend to throw that one out the window. Sometimes I don't even match my socks because I've just got stuff to do, you know, and
yeah,
you know, so yeah. I just kind of do that whole thing.
All right.
But you know, yeah, I don't really white out. The closest thing I have is that white gel pen, and I don't really use it for that at all. So yeah, that's my.
Do you keep anything in the front pockets?
I don't really. Pretty empty. I mean, I got this thing pretty full. I probably should have bought the larger size, so maybe that'll be the next thing. But yeah, that's sometimes keys or whatever, a flash drive, but it's all pretty simple, you know. So.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Anthony, so much.
You're welcome.
For taking the time.
Having me.
Yes, you already have quite the fan following.
Well, that's awesome to know because I have been on an island in the stationery world, so like I've just been kind of, you know, I didn't know that. I didn't know
living under a rock.
I didn't know that you were all out there, so this is awesome. Thanks for welcoming me. Appreciate it.
All right, so again, I'll put Anthony's info down below. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. All right, bye.